Well, hello, welcome back again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Uh, let's have a little wander through and see what we're on with today. It's very chilly again today. Sun's out though, made an appearance. Here we got a couple of old Parker Knoll like wing chairs. These have got to be fully stripped. The backs are completely shot. Yes, as my friend would say, safety third. These have got to be stripped out. You can see the old Pirelli webbing in here, well and truly gone. There's the other chair here. These are some pads for gym equipment that have just been dropped off this morning. We'll get these done as soon as possible. The vinyl doesn't last very long. This vinyl is supplied by the customer himself, but regardless of that, vinyl doesn't last very long in the gyms because of the solvents they use to clean everything down, for COVID and so on. There isn't many vinyls out there that are resistant to these sort of cleaners. We do have one or two now, though having said that, are resistant to bleaches, etc. We've got plenty of books here for people to have a look through. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but we've got a lot of furniture in. These are the tub chairs for the hospital that get very much abused and they need recovering as soon as possible. I'm currently getting on with this suite here. I'm cutting cushions for this. It's going from the stripe to a burgundy fabric, so that's busy. This chair you will have seen in previous videos. I've just put the cushions in and the feet back on it. It's going to get wrapped and delivered back tomorrow, so that'll be out of here soon. So here we go. This is the cover that other sofa's getting covered in. So it's going from this to that. So there you go, customer's choice. So again, busy week, plenty to be getting on with. Lots of cushions to cut. There's always cushions to cut. Cushions, depending on the suite, are generally the main thing to get done. Sometimes I machine them up myself, but I do have a machinist that does them for me. It's preferable to get them to her, otherwise it just takes up too much of my time sewing the cushions up. But now and again I do them myself, so it's not something I can't do. So let's get on with cutting. Tacker's gone out for a walk. It's just coming up to lunchtime, so he's off out with my colleague, and I'll get on with some cutting. We seem to have lost a dog. He's in the workshop somewhere. See if we can find him. Where are you? Not under there. Not in there. Tacker, are you in there? Yes, he's in there. Hello, you in the dog hole? Good boy, found ya. Right, just a quick one for you. I thought you might find this interesting as a comparison. the pair of green chairs that we've got in that are being recovered. Excuse me. My colleagues just finished ripping one up as much as we're going to rip it up, so I thought I'd like to see a comparison. They're not identical chairs, but it gives you an idea of when we say re-upholstery, the difference between re-upholstery and just recovering a piece of furniture. Okay, let's take a look. Right, here we go. Pair of wing chairs. A his and hers chair. They were purchased together back in the day. They've never been recovered, which is surprising for something that's in excess of 50 years old. As you can see here, the poor state that they've been allowed to get into. They've seen plenty of wear, but you know, this is again Pirelli webbing. You've seen in the previous video, it's gone really brittle and breaking. It's not really doing anything now. Tension springs side to side in this particular chair. This one doesn't. It has more of a traditional webbing front to back. I think what we'll do though is we will put zigzag springs into that just for a better seat. So this is the original cover. It all gets taken off. We'll clean the polish work up. We don't necessarily re-polish, but we clean it up, give it a clean up with some white spirit, run over with some stain, and then wax it just to rejuvenate it. This chair, as you can see, is slightly different style of arms, not uncommon though. And these nice detail on the wings with this little cutout here. The back obviously was completely shot, so that's had to be replaced. The seat's shot, the wings are knackered, but anyway, again, with your Queen Anne style legs, we'll make them look a lot better. You'll still see in later videos. There you go. I'm currently still cutting, still more cushions to get on with and get over to the machinist. So back on with that. It's very cold in here today. Tacker, the dog, you may have seen in videos, has decided he wants to sit under a blanket in the van. Can't say I blame him. It's not great. Might even have to put the heater on in a bit. No, time for a cup of tea, and we'll be back soon. It's very chilly in here today. I can't tell you what the temperature is. Perhaps I'll buy a thermometer and show you. The heater will go on over my shoulder, but it's a little bit noisy, so I just wanted to do this quick update for you before we started that. Jack says hi. He's a bit chilly, but he's got plenty of blankets, and he always finds somewhere nice to warm and go and hide if he's not in the van anyway. So here's a set of seats my colleague did yesterday for us. This is the cover that they're originally in. See a lot of these. It's in this oatmeal colour linen. We've redone them in this nice blue-grey velvet. I think they look very nice. Customer opted to reuse the existing foam that was in them, so they're not 100%. The corners are a bit collapsed, but we try and fill them out and make them look as good as possible. So they're ready to go back to the customer now. Just a little update about those seat cushions, dining chair cushions. My apologies, I didn't get a chance to show you how we do them, but I will do on the next ones. It's just been a bit hectic at the moment, so keep you posted and let's see what happens. Right, next I'm going to do some seat pads for a gym. So I couldn't tell you what pieces of equipment they come off, but we do them quite regularly. They do wear out quickly. Again, like the stuff for the hospitals, it's because of the cleaning products people use on the vinyls. It does tend to destroy them quickly. unless of course you have a bleach resistant vinyl, but sometimes it's not in the budget because they still wear out quickly. So swings and roundabouts, do you pay for something that's bleach resistant on something that's going to wear out quickly anyway? So in this case the customer supplies their own vinyl, so we're more than happy to do the benches. So let's get cutting them and covering. Right, that's the cover sewn up for these gym seat benches. Excuse the noise, it's the fan. I will turn this off. We're just going to see how these covers fit now before my colleague finishes them off. So, excuse me, that's the bench seat pads done for the gym. They're on the way back to them now. In case of urgency, they've got customers in there without equipment they can use. So that's that. Thought I'd show you something that you might find interesting, or I hope you do, or just give you a bit more information regarding some sofas we have in at the moment. The sofas we have in are for a high dependency unit, and they have to be constructed in a certain manner regarding accessibility by their guests into the furniture and durability. You know, these pieces of furniture get stood on, jumped on, kicked, and generally abused, so they're built to last. Before I give you a compromise and explain to you a little bit about how Upholstery has a lot of compromises between cost, quality, durability and comfort. So let's have a quick look. These sofas here are basically made up of boxes. You can see here, this is the seat. Now, as you may remember from earlier in the video, there was some chairs with different types of springs and webbing in it. For this particular situation, these seats don't have any springing or webbing in them. They just have a very tough plywood seat. Now the plywood, generally about 15mm minimum. We have used 18mm ply. This is a compromise between durability and comfort. Because of, like I said previously, so these seats would be brilliant in a domestic setting but the only comfort you're getting is from the cushions that you use that are sat on top of it. Doesn't mean to say it doesn't work, it just gives you a very firm seat platform. It's a compromise. Whereas a webbing seat is generally a compromise on cost over a sprung seat. And then you have the likes of coil spring seats, and then you have some with web units in them, and then some with a sprung seat unit. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them here to show you. Perhaps I'll try and show you that in a later video. And I'll do a video specifically about different types of cushion fills and the compromises again over price, quality, style and durability. They're all things that are considered. So there's no one type of cushion fill, no one type of seat that does everything. Upholstery, there's a lot of compromises. We always try to accommodate our customers. We have even put retrofitted 18mm plywood seats in customers' furniture. It does give the benefits of making them very strong. It also gives a stable seat height for people that find it difficult to get in and out of their piece of furniture. So that I'll try and cover in a later video. But as for now, the seat pads are off to the gym. I've done the majority of the cushions for this Tacker over here. They're ready to go back. We'll go to the machinist. They're the same as these cushions for this. They're all stacked up over here in the corner. She's going to be very busy, but it is what it is. So I'll close this video out here, and we'll keep you updated. And like I say, we'll try to cover the likes of cushion fills and different variants and why and what you can and can't do in a later video. I hope you enjoyed this again. My apologies if I'm rambling, but this is relatively new. So please like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up and hit that bell for notifications when we're releasing new content, especially if you're interested in changing your sofa cushion fills if they're past their best. Cheerio for now. Bye bye.